YouTube. Whoa, whoa. Third Eye Bell in the house. Trying to get it together. Trying to get myself together here. Wow. Well, I made it. I set up a channel on my Instagram, and I didn't know that it would change the process on how I do the live. So I had to sit here and figure it out. A little bit of technical difficulties, but I am here. I'm here live. I'm Third Eye Bell. Those who do not know me, welcome, welcome. I love you all. I am going to be consistent on being here and sharing my energy, as I hope anyone that sees this now or later finds it beneficial. It makes you feel better, if it pisses you off, whatever it does, hopefully it'll get some kind of reaction. But I always say, if I can reach one person is all I need to reach to help you with your life in some way, shape, or form, then I did my job here tonight. So it is what they call a Witchy Wednesday. There's a lot going on. Get down. I'm doggy sitting, so you may see him trying to come in here. Get down, G. It is so much going on that I had to come on and just share my point of view on what's going on and tell y'all about some of the things that I see from my end that's happening. Happy Rosh Hashanah. We are in now a Jewish holiday. I live in a Jewish community, and all is quiet here. Everything is really quiet and peaceful here. There's no drama going on, and I'm sending love and peace to everyone throughout the world, that we find some kind of solution to our differences. Um, I'm a croon. I've been here on planet Earth a long time. And I'm probably not going to be here much longer, as we are changing the guard. It's a changing of the guard now. And it's time for the new blood to rise up. Us croons, us elders, I'm part of the, what do they call it? I can't even think of the name of what they call my generation. But we're the professionals. We were the ones that brought the millennials in. We brought y'all in here to change the world. We're the indigo tribe. And a lot of us spiritualists, alchemists, high priestesses, we're from the 70s. We're from the 70s, the age of Aquarius, which is where we are now. We were teaching about the age of Aquarius during that time. That's how I was raised. So now that we are in those days, thank you for joining me. I have to put on my glasses to read. Oh, let's see. I'm going to put on my glasses so I can see. Well, why? Why would I pull my top down a little bit more? Greetings from Australia. Pulling my top down a little bit more is not going to do anything for your soul. Well, it may. It ain't going to. It may. Whatever suits you. Be you. If that's what you feel or you think, I judge no one. It's nothing that you could say, thank you, that would make me feel any kind of way, because I live in a moment. Like, what's just been said is now gone, and that's it. As I said, I'm a croon. I don't get riled up or, anything like that. I'm here to share some knowledge. I'm here to share some information. I'm here to lift you up. If you need something to lift you up, people come to me. I'm a professional muse. I've lived an entire life here on planet Earth being a muse to people, lifting them up. So that's all I'm trying to do. And this whole YouTube platform, this part is relatively new because all of my lives and all of my information about who I am is on the Instagram. But people keep telling me move on over to the YouTube, so here I am, and I just do it simultaneously. I have two cameras. Do it all at once. I'm not into any of the editing and this and that, trying to make myself look filtered. I'm unfiltered. All the flaws you're going to see. I can't, it's too much for me to do all that because I need you to see the real me in order for you to know that I'm expressing and communicating truth to you so you could feel all of me and not through a filter. So you're not going to get any of that here. You know, I'm not here to play. This is real life. Hey, I'm a real high priestess. Hey, let's see what we're doing tonight. I'll put on my glasses so we can see over on my Instagram. I don't know if anybody is seeing me on the Instagram, so because I changed it over to a channel and I didn't do an announcement. So hopefully it shows live. Let me see if I can see it from my camera. If you're a criminal, then that's by your choice, Lord Shrek. What is a criminal? You're labeling yourself that? Thank you. Hi, Doc Spencer. Thank you. Hello. You shouldn't label yourself that, unless you want to be that. That's your life path. That's your choice, on what you want to be. What's the meaning of it? And why would you want to label it a criminal? You know? Is it good for you? Does it make you happy? Is your life purpose here for you to be a criminal? That's what you have to ask yourself that. What is your true life purpose? Here on planet Earth. You know? I want to fix what's going on here on my Instagram. Let me see if it shows that I'm live or not. All of this technology is something, right? Hola, I see you. Okay. I cannot tell if it's telling my broadcast members. I don't know about this thing, but I'm going to click it off. And I'm going to try to see if it's going to go elsewhere. But anyway, whatever's going on, I'm gonna keep going. I'm trying to keep fooling with this stuff over here. I'll keep moving here on my YouTube, and then I'll just flip it over there later. My agenda here tonight is to bring to light this. There is a lot of stuff going on. And the biggest distraction is what my advertising was the Dic Stractions. And a distraction is all the things that they have us focus on P Diddy trying to push us away from what's really happening out in the world. And it's a whole lot of shit going on, and I've been watching it. And for those who do not know, if you haven't paid attention, a major thing that is going to impact the entire world if they don't get it fixed is the longshoreman strike across the United States of America. And it's been said that the president fell asleep at the helm because that is not supposed to go on because it's going to impact everything. And I went in, because I'm always looking at the stock market. I follow the money because the money is what guides and leads us. What's happening with the money? The bombing that happened in Israel, the first thing I do is I look at the stock market. From a consumer perspective, it's going to hit us hard. So while folks are over here looking at the P. Diddy trial and all the names he's dropping, that's nothing. Let them fall. They're here for the distraction. Pay attention to what's going on with the economy. Pay attention to what is going on in the world because that's what's important. You know. Um. Wow. Okay. So as people, I'm cleansing my space while I'm talking to y'all. As people were had turned to the left side looking at this P. Diddy stuff on the right, the world was shifting everywhere. Rules were set in place in Europe that was going to change how businesses operate. This is the age of Aquarius, as I always say. I have several videos about this. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'm telling the truth. If you've been watching, anybody that's been watching the world, they can see what's going on. Everything is about the shift. All the big corporations, all the big names out there that you know of, everyone is about to get hit. They're about to be exposed. This is the time. And October is a pivotal month to pay attention to. This is going to be a rough month. You know, I'm going to be cleansing my space as we start because I'm going into the spiritual stuff now. I'm not religious in any way, shape, or form. This is not a religious channel. It is a place where you could talk about higher spirituality, but I like to really focus on real shit because it all plays a part. And how you vibrate and how you move, your attitude about things is how it's going to affect your life. So you have to learn, and that is why I'm here, to deal with the everyday ups and downs of us navigating through this matrix, through the bullshit, you know. I'm cleansing my space with sage as I'm removing any of the darker energies that are out. And there are a lot of dark energies out. And the veil has been revealed and opened pretty much now for the last 2 years. And as we moved in 2020 into the age of Aquarius, that's when we knew everything was going to shift. You have to look to the stars. Astrology is so important. Let me see what's reading here. Yes, stock up on some things. That's what I'm here to talk about, Doc Spencer. You have to stock up on your supplies. Go to the store and get your water. Right now, everything is being downplayed. But for each day, let me tell you, like for example, with this longshoreman strike, I was looking at a guy that did a report. He did an infection rate spreadsheet. And in this infection rate spreadsheet, he explained how 1 day of the strike equals 3 days. Already you got to throw all the food out because it's going to be spoiled. 3 days of a strike equals 12 days. So now you have 12 days of stuff sitting on the docks, the oil, gas, everything that we need, all of our supplies are now sitting because now it's equivalent to 12 days. So, and if they're on strike 12 days, that's going to mean 2 months of supplies that are lost. If you don't have what you need, it's going to be really expensive and they're going to run out. So go ahead and get yourselves prepared. And not to mention the war. Okay, they don't even know how they're going to respond. The United States, we're in it, and they quote unquote use the defense system to stop some of the over what almost 200 missiles that got deployed. But we have a whole slew of people that want to come and get us. United States, we may be powerful, and we are powerful, but we're at a weakened state right now. So you need to be prepared. Have emergency supplies. Have medical supplies. On my lives, I always talk about you going and ordering all your medicines to have stashes of it as much as you can. Whatever medical supplies you need to sustain yourself, at least for a couple of months. No, it's so very important. So I want to get back to this. I want to talk about this strike because this is the thing that's going to impact us the most effective immediately is this strike. And what's going on is they had the president of the ILA, he's the president of the longshoremen. He was saying, look, they're asking for a 77% raise over 6 years. And the reason that they're doing that, it may sound excessive, it's really going to take their salary, what they said, to like 110,000 a year. But they want that because these shipping companies are making billions of dollars. Okay. This one shipping company, he called it, he said MSC Shipping. And I'm passing it on. I'm passing this on. MSC Shipping. They made 3 times more money than Amazon. Okay, 3 times more money. That's wild. They're making billions of dollars. So this is why the longshoremen have decided, hey, we got to do this. But the whole thing is that all of this is part of the great plan. And that's the part that people have to really understand and overstand, that everything that's happening is working in divine order as it should. Now, a lot of the middlemen are going to get hurt. It's going to be a lot of bankruptcies that are going to come down the pike, and a lot of people are going to suffer. But these are the days that is happening. This is a cleansing of the earth, and I can only keep saying that over and over again. And only the strong will survive. Only those that are prepared. You can go into prayer and meditation. That is always helpful and beneficial. Whoever your God that you serve is, prayer and meditation is beneficial. Asking for assistance and healing of peace. And most of all, trying to figure out who are you and what is your purpose here now on planet Earth. What is your purpose going to be? Why are you here? You're not here just to be a slave. All of us have a purpose. Start trying to think about that. What truly brings you here? Okay, let me look through my list. I'm trying to stay on point so I don't be on here too long. Especially since now on my Instagram, I made myself a channel. And it's just showing the channel, and I'm trying to figure out how to fix it, but I can't. All right, so in this whole thing that we have going on and what's happening in the world, we have the longshoremen. We talked about how Diddy is pretty much irrelevant. It's no reason for us to keep talking about that news because I'm jumping into that as I did last week on my live that I had when I had a guest, Kepler the Great. The stuff that's been going on in Hollywood is normal. It's been going on forever. This is nothing new. Freak offs and all that, that's part of Hollywood. I've been in the entertainment world for over 20 years. Really almost 30 years. And these types of parties and the things that went on, that was just a normal way of life. Is being exposed through him because it's just that time for one, and he screwed up. You cannot go against your master. And that is what he did, as I explained to everyone. So now he's the fall guy. And they needed someone to distract from all the other stuff. It's an election year. And the fall guy, that's it. I mean, in the 80s, the 90s, there was the Freaknik. That was a big thing. What kind of parties you think were happening after the event? This is normal. There are so many people that I could talk about that I have seen in my lifetime, the people that gave parties, that this kind of thing went on. It was just a normal way. And now it's just all being brought out to the open and being exposed because they have to go ahead and kick him down and say, get out of here. You're not gonna do anything to us. We're gonna do it to you. So him, that shit is minor. They're going to handle that situation. He's going to do whatever he's going to do. He's going to end up like R. Kelly. We don't talk about R. Kelly at all. He's sitting up there in the jail doing what he needs to do. But now it's at another level that a lot of people are going to be exposed and nobody's still going to care. What they're going to be caring about is when they cannot go to the store and buy groceries. What they're going to be caring about is when they cannot pay their rent, when they cannot get their medicine. That's what people have to focus on at this time. Look at the moon cycles. You can see what's going and you can follow the vibration. It tells you everything. All right. Um, when I start, I'm so still trying to pay attention to fixing my stream that's interesting. I'll just deal with that next week. I normally open up and I pull tarot on my channel, but uh, I'm just going to work with the energy a little bit different. I'll do it at the end. What we want to think about is, how do we navigate through this? How do we get through this fuckery that we have going on here? And the way that we have to do it is we have to face our fear. We have to face what it is that is hindering us. We have to accept ourselves for who we are, but we need to make the change to elevate and raise our vibration higher. And how do we do that? This week, what I focused on is an exercise by Dr. Martha Beck. She has a lot of books out there. And I may even be reading one of her books, which I'm almost sure I'm going to read one of her books on my platform. And what I do here on my channel is that I read books out loud. I read to you. You don't have to read. You can just come and listen in. And Martha Beck has an exercise called the perfect day. And in this exercise, what she does is she has you sit and you take a moment. For me, sit and you take a moment and you take a breath, breathing in, breathing out. Time out for meditation, even if it's 10 minutes. My thing is try to get 15 minutes in. But if you can only get 60 seconds in, that's good enough. Just at least try to get a little bit of time in so you could just breathe. And when you're doing this particular exercise, the perfect day, I had to do it today because the energies are so heavy with this new moon in Libra. It's kicking my ass. It literally is. I had to just stop and move slow today and breathe. But the exercise consists of you going into your mind, relaxing, breathing in, closing your eyes, and think about what would be your perfect day. How would it look? How would the perfect day feel? And when you're thinking about your perfect day, not only are you imagining it, you're going to feel it, okay? And you're going to pretend that you're actually living it, touching it, breathing it, using all your senses to create that day. What would your true perfect day look like? And you can get a piece of paper and you can write it down. What is the sky looking like today in your perfect day? What kind of car are you going to drive today if you have to drive today? Where would you like to go out on a walk if you need to go for a walk today? What would your skin look like in your perfect day? Are you healthy? Is your heart operating? How are you breathing in your perfect day? Anything and everything to the imagination is part of your perfect day. What color are, let's see, what color would your house be? If you were in a different house on your perfect day, what color would that house be? How much money would you have in the bank on that perfect day? So you see where I'm getting those who are going to be seeing this later as I record this. Your perfect day in detail. Are you going to meet someone on this perfect day? If you are going to meet someone on this perfect day, do you want them to be a soulmate? Do you want them to be a husband, a wife, a lover, a best friend? What is this person going to look like? When they speak to you and you introduce yourselves, how is it going to happen? Feel the vibration on what it is like for it to happen. Hear that person's voice in your mind and see that person standing in front of you. Or however you want to meet them. You may want to meet them on a telephone conversation. What is your perfect day? And this exercise has scientifically given people a new life because this is where the manifestation comes in and it turns real. You could keep thinking about this perfect day all the time because that's your perfect day. You keep changing it up. Like you want to go real, you may go and change it here and there, but you want to try to start off as precise as you can and being true to yourself. Okay? This is a healing process, being true to yourself. And go ahead and practice the perfect day. If you do this and take time for this, I guarantee you navigating through this time, navigating through this matrix will become easier. You'll be able to get through it. And you will watch your life transform by doing this type of exercise. That's just one of many. But for me right now, the perfect day was extremely beneficial to help me to navigate through some of the darkness that's out here, the heavy energies. Now we're in the new moon cycle, and those who don't know anything about moon cycles, it's also a solar eclipse. So everything is aligned perfectly. And in a new moon cycle, you're going to plant a seed of growth. It's starting over. So creating a perfect day during this time is absolutely perfect because you're planting a seed of something for something new to happen in your life. Okay? During these new moon periods, and particularly this one, is amplified and magnified. So it's going to be a lot of dark energy that's going to be trying to attack you. This is a way to put a protective veil over yourself. Is you're thinking about a perfect day. You're basically putting a shield around you because your light is going to magnify now because you're feeling better, you're feeling up, you're feeling happy. So it's harder for them to break that veil that's now around you. It's protection. Okay. So anyway, I said I'm keeping it short on this live. Um, I wanted to share a perfect day. I'm not going to go into too many other things. I always say write down your intentions. Write them on a brown piece of paper, which is a paper bag. A lot of people get them at the grocery store. Write your intentions. Go outside and burn it. What do you want new in your life? Real simple magic. Send it out into the ether. Send it out into the universe. Anything that doesn't serve you is going to go away because now you've planted a new seed of what you want. Okay. Anyway, this is Third Eye Bell. I am done for the night. About to go in here and figure out how to upload this channel for my Instagram. Those who like this, please like, share, check it out later. I'm going to close. I'm going to pull a card. I think I'll just pull one card tonight. Spirit is saying just to send us off with a message because that is what I do. I pull tarot. I give reads. Yeah, I help people work through trauma. I have ministers that come to me before their sermons to get information to try to figure out what direction, what is the energy like. Okay, and that's what I do. All right, so let's see. Do I even need my glasses? Let's go ahead and get my cards. I've already pretty much saged the area. I'm just going to put a message out. And the universe is sending us a message for the week. Let's see what it's going to be on something that we can work on, something new. So let's see what that's going to be. Oh, I love it. Gosh, this is so important right now. This card is card number 35, which in numerology is 8, infinite. But the card that's coming out is hope. Okay, I'm going to share it over here. Hope is what we have here. And this is how we're closing the night with hope. Okay, with the numerology number 8. There is hope. Know that there's hope. Okay, everything's going to be okay. All right. Thank you for joining me. I want to tell y'all good night and peace. Let me see how to turn. Oh, there we go. All right, y'all. Peace.